We're here with Tyler Eifert, 2024 Red Coat recipient. And Tyler, when they told you that you were going to be a Red Coat recipient here in 2024, what was your first reaction? Because you know what this event means to the community.
Yeah, I've actually, I've heard about it for a long time, and just growing up here in Fort Wayne, you hear about the past names, and I think I volunteered at Sycamore one time to be a four caddy or something, but there's a lot of really important people that have received this, and I've kind of like looking at the list, and I'm like, what am I doing up here? But Fort Wayne means a lot to me, and hopefully I've been able to make an impact on the city.
Yeah, when you take a look at the last few years, I know we saw you play with the Jags last in 2020. What have you been up to in those years since then? I know you've become a father.
Yeah, I became a father. Got 2 kids now. I'm a grown-up. I do dad chores.
Real adult stuff.
Yeah, real adult stuff. We're living down in West Palm Beach and down in Florida. Have some businesses down there and playing some golf and hanging out.
How's the golf game?
It's
work in progress.
So any golfer, should play really well one day, the next day you play terrible. That's what keeps bringing us back.
I know you've had a chance to kind of reflect on your career, and you're not an old guy by any means, 33, right?
Yep.
But when you take a look back on your career, what are you most proud of? What do you think the legacy that you leave is in the game of football?
I definitely had my really good years, and I think everybody, there's so much talk about my injuries, I was plagued with those, which was unfortunate, but probably just my perseverance. I had 8 surgeries while playing football, and it just kept coming back. You couldn't stop me. I'd get it fixed, and then I'd find a way to come back in better shape, and then something else would happen. So hopefully just keeping things in perspective and, persevering through. You take every hurdle individually, get over that hurdle, and then you go.
Now, when you got to the NFL, when you were drafted in the first round by the Bengals, there weren't a lot of Fort Wayne guys in the NFL, but now you see Jesse Bates and Drew Tranquill and Ben Scroddick playing in Super Bowls. Like, how much of a sense of pride do you have that, hey, man, that's my hometown, and those guys were watching you growing up?
Yeah. No, it's awesome, especially like when John Goodman went to Notre Dame, and then I followed him there. I can't remember a lot of Fort Wayne guys going to Notre Dame, and then it seems like it almost became like a little kind of a pipeline to Notre Dame, which has been really cool. And then seeing those guys, obviously I played with Jesse for a couple years in Cincinnati, and just seeing those guys do well, and Drew Tranquill win a Super Bowl, that's pretty awesome.
What if Tyler Eifert was back in South Bend and had name, image, and likeness money in his pocket? What would that be like? Are you jealous of the guys that are playing now?
Yeah, a little bit jealous. It'd be hard to navigate at the same time, but I just can't imagine walking around campus with more than like $20 in my pocket. I can't imagine what they're doing. So, it's good for them. Hopefully they get it all figured out with how they regulate it and all that stuff, but it's good for the players.
Final question. If I remember, one of the first stories I did here in Fort Wayne was when you committed to Notre Dame. If you could give that 17-year-old junior at Bishop Dwenger some advice, what would it be?
I would just say, and it's kind of cliche, but you just try to live in the moment. I remember being at camp at Notre Dame and being like, man, I don't like camp. This is no fun. I can't wait to get to the NFL. Instead of just really staying in the moment, and because time doesn't stop for anybody, it just keeps moving on. So just not that I didn't enjoy my time at Notre Dame. We had a lot of fun and did some great things, but just really try to stay in the moment and enjoy where you're at.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.